thank you for joining me. I do truly appreciate it. Today, I'm talking about a book called Gothic by one of my very favorite authors and a heck of a guy, Philip Fracassi. I've done a couple videos already about different versions of the book Gothic by Philip Fracassi that I've gotten in the mail. This one here was Earthling Publications, signed, numbered, limited edition. I've got it wrapped in shiny plastic is why it's so reflective. This one is very sweet, very nice. Limited to only 235 copies. And mine is numbered 184. So I'm excited to get this one. Excited to add that one to the collection. This other one that I have, I've done videos on both of these. This was an advanced review copy, and the way I read the book, phenomenal, tremendous book. It garners a lot of comparisons to some iconic authors, including Stephen King, and I loved it. I read the book, I really dug it, and I'm going to read it again. The problem is the stack of books, what gots to be read, is so thick, and I've got some other Fracassi stuff I need to read, but one of these days I'm going to get into Gothic again. Today what I want to talk about is another copy of the same book that I've added to the collection. This one also came directly from Philip Fracassi, and this was the advanced review copy of Cemetery Dance Gothic, and this is the trade softcover version. It's out in the wild now for everybody to get a hold of. They sell it on places like Amazon, Cemetery Dance, but this one came from Philip Fracassi himself. He got some copies and offered signed editions up for sale on the Fracassi Freaks Facebook group, Facebook collectors group. It's not a group that was started by Philip Fracassi. It was started by a couple of his fans. And I joined up right away as a fan and as a friend of some of these folks. And Philip is very active on that group, which makes it a whole lot of fun. But here it is, come directly from the author, including a note, says, "Tim, hope you dig the new one. Your pal, Phil. It's nice to have a pal, and it's nice to be able to call a guy Phil. I almost feel like I'm special." Not really. I've never really felt special, but a very nice touch from the desk of Philip Fracassi. Stuff like that means a lot. It makes things special, and it goes into my collection as a very important keepsake for me. Thank you, Phil. I do appreciate it. Now let's take this out. Take it out. Set my little note from the desk of Philip Fracassi aside, and here is the Cemetery Dance trade softcover version of Gothic. I do love this cover. It is so cool. And in a nutshell, Gothic is an author, a horror author, who could be reminiscent of other authors out there. Reading it, I started thinking of a particular author in general who made a very big name for himself, a lot of fans, a lot of fame and notoriety writing horror books. And over time, the author got sick of being stuck writing horror and started writing historical fiction, which was what he wanted to write. Not only did he find that people stopped buying his books, but he found that he couldn't now go back. Couldn't go back to writing the stuff that he had been writing. And he's got a fiance, I can't remember now, it's been a little while, wife, fiance, person he loves and lives with. He's a 50-ish-year-old guy, and this special person, this special lady friend, comes from wealth. She's got money, but he doesn't want to ever have to worry about tapping into her money. He wants to provide. His writing career is going downhill. Everything about him is getting less, is being diminished, and as a gift, his wife buys him this very fancy, ornate, antique desk, because he's been working on a broken down desk that he's been using since college or maybe earlier, I don't recall now. And when he starts to use this desk, some very crazy things start happening, including he starts writing stuff that he never dreamed he could write. It's almost as if he becomes possessed, and I'll just leave it there. But it's a phenomenal book. You got to read it. Don't miss out. And this one I said I ordered from Philip Fracassi. It's a trade softcover edition book from Cemetery Dance. And he put an inscription in here for me. Very nice. For Tim, it's terrific. Ha 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 ha. And little horns on the title. A signature and crossed out Philip Fracassi. So a nice addition to my collection. Thank you, Philip. I really do enjoy it. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to read this one again, but I've got a backlog, so I will get to it. Anyway, please support Philip Fracassi. Cemetery Dance is doing the hard work trying to get these trade soft covers, and they've got some trade hardcovers I believe that they'll be shipping. I ordered one from them and one from Abe Books. Small press publishers. Need love too. Anyway, thank you for your time. I do appreciate it. I got no more lies to tell. Say la vie, baby. Doo-doo.